Dun 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 da 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 dun 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 da 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 dun 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 da da da. I could just keep doing this all day. The island of Kauai is breathtakingly beautiful and has provided an unforgettable cinematic backdrop to some of Hollywood's most iconic films. I could easily read off a list that spans a mile long, but when it comes to the most timeless moment caught on camera, I don't think any of us will ever forget the arrival to Jurassic Park.
That's my official Kauai Jurassic Park shirt with the rooster.
By now we all know that Steven Spielberg's dinosaur masterpiece is my favorite film. However, did you also know that it is YouTube star Devinsupertramp's favorite as well?
What's going on, guys? It's another day off for the Brave Wilderness team, and you're probably saying to yourselves, day off? You're filming an episode. Of course we're filming an episode. An on-location episode where we will be going out with island helicopter tours. Only today it's gonna be a little bit different because I have my friend Devin Graham with me. You may recognize him from the Devinsupertramp channel on YouTube. And today's extra special because we both love Jurassic Park. This is true. Here we go.
With nearly 1 billion views on his channel that originate from some of YouTube's most epic videos, Devin is arguably the best cinematographer on the platform. So working alongside him was nothing short of an honor.
Part of your tour is over the beautiful Napali coastline today, so you'll be flying over the ocean for a short period of time. So the FAA requires that a flotation device be worn around your waist like a fanny pack during the entire flight. And that's what this little yellow pouch is. I'm going to have everybody gear up. We're not going to pull on the orange tab today or ever. That is only for emergencies. And I will help you. Just hold that.
Devin, don't pull the orange tab. These are kind of stylish.
Oh yeah.
This is the new fanny pack. It can also save your life.
The new fanny pack.
Okay guys, so we have these little booties on our feet to make sure that we keep the environment clean when we get down there at the landing pad. Woo! Captain Gary is firing up the bird over there. I can see that rotor spinning. It's go time.
Getting excited?
Oh yeah!
We have also teamed up with Island Helicopters, Hawaii's only permitted outfitter that has permission to land at one of the most breathtaking locations featured in Jurassic Park, the waterfall. Get ready, because this episode of On Location is going to be an adventure 65 million years in the making.
All right guys, well, I'm pretty much set and ready to go, but I've got some bad news. I was just told inside, you get major motion sickness if you are inside of a helicopter. Anytime I'm on a boat, I'm hanging over the railing, spilling my lunch into the sea. So I apologize in advance if this turns into a puke video.
I think that's us back there. You see that?
Is that our bird?
I think that's our bird.
Sweet! Woo, this is exciting! My first time on a helicopter! This is epic!
As we loaded into the helicopter, the excitement was through the roof. And before we knew it, the bird was lifting off and the adventure was underway. Our natural instincts as video makers set in, and everyone was doing their best to capture the landscape through the eyes of their respective cameras. But the ride was so intense, it was almost impossible to do anything other than hold on. The Jurassic Falls landing is Kauai's most elite tour, and getting to the touchdown location takes you on an incredible bird's eye view of the island. Gary zigged and zagged through the canyons, getting the helicopter breathtakingly close to the treetops as we buzzed above the beautiful landscape. And while it may seem incredibly dangerous, Gary has decades of experience and thousands of flights under his belt, so we felt completely safe with our lives in his hands. Then, just when the ride couldn't be any more epic, the falls revealed themselves.
crying when that music came on. That was great.
What did you think of that, Coyote?
Woo! Didn't get motion sick at all. I was just blown away with the scenery. Got an amazing pilot over here. Gary absolutely nailed that landing. Wow.
So this is where they filmed Jurassic Park. We're both massive Jurassic Park fans. This is what made me want to make movies. So this place is a massive deal for me. It's in the movie where they land the helicopter and they all get out. So this is the entrance to Jurassic Park.
How about that chopper ride? Man.
Next, I've been on about 50 helicopter rides and I've never flown that close to land that fast. Through waterfalls, like everything was right there. Like my adrenaline was going for sure. We do a lot of crazy extreme stuff, so living it up.
That was good. Yeah, man, we came within like, I'm gonna say 20 feet of that one cliff. You were like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I honestly think I pooped myself a little bit.
Is this the falls up here? Yeah. So this is probably the road that they drove the classic Jurassic Park Jeeps down. Those awesome Saharas that were all decked out in the Jurassic Park logos, that I so desperately want one of those. I think this was the pathway that they then drove off to get into the main course of the park on.
Which we're in the middle of nowhere, so there's no way they could have driven to this spot. They would have had to like fly them in.
They must have helicoptered in the Jeeps to get these shots. And that's the coolest thing about movie sets. It's all about how you stitch the pieces, parts together like a big puzzle. So they shot one thing here, and Steven Spielberg and the crew definitely walked right through this area. It's so cool to step foot in the same place as these legends. Wow, look at this! Oh, natural!
What?
Come on! Come on, are you serious? And that must be where it was built, right there. That was the original landing pad. You can see some of the structure that still exists. Helicopter came straight down the falls. Woo! This is probably the most epic spot that I've ever visited, certainly for an on-location episode. All right, guys, well, this is it. Jurassic Falls. I cannot tell you what it feels like to be in this exact spot where the helicopter in the film came and touched down and the crew got out and experienced Jurassic Park for the first time. I mean, this is a movie that for me as a kid inspired me, made me want to make film. How about you, Devin?
It changed my life, like no exaggeration. So being on the location is next level. And the mist, the water, you feel it all, the sounds, and yeah, this is in real life.
What's incredible is the energy that you can feel radiating from this spot. So I imagine as the crew stepped out of the helicopter, I'll never forget the look on Sam Neill's face when he stepped out, looking at what was to be Jurassic Park. What it must have been like to be part of that crew making it, not knowing that this movie was going to be one of the greatest films ever in cinema history. And it started right at this spot. Woo! That's amazing.
Right here, right here.
Try to just get as many shots as we can. We still have to get back to the helicopter here and buzz all around the island, but I wish I could go out there and swim. They don't let you do that, but it looks beautiful out there. You can feel all the mist coming off of the falls. Devin's down here just getting some shots. 8K today. This stuff is gonna look epic.
We have 20 minutes here and you can spend all day here. So this is like a love-hate relationship because I can be here all day.
But you gotta do what you gotta do.
We are off.
I feel like John Hammond at the end when he had to leave the park after the T-Rex ate the raptors.
We're rushing. We could stay there all day like easy, no problem. But there's another heli that's trying to land. We've kind of pushed our limits, so everyone's getting in and we're off.
Okay guys, so Gary is gonna actually take us to the falls. We're gonna slowly drop down just like the helicopter did in the movie. This is gonna be something else. That's crazy! Woo! And we are off, continuing the tour. Last time we zipped around the island where this canyon is. All right, I'm turning the camera this way. You guys are gonna want to see this. a drone. This is epic.
Since its release in the summer of 1993, Jurassic Park has continued to captivate the imaginations of anyone who has seen the movie. Just like Devin and I, who have seen it more times than we can count. For the two of us, traveling by helicopter and getting the incredible chance to land at Jurassic Falls was a dream come true. And I have a feeling that this won't be the last time you see the Brave Wilderness team working alongside YouTube's greatest cinematographer, Devinsupertramp.
Well, we have landed. Nobody threw up in the helicopter.
Almost.
Even me. I know you're feeling a little queasy
I didn't
right now,
think
right?
I would at all, but I'm still a little iffy, give or take.
All I know is that this felt like an adventure 65 million years in the making. Devin, thank you so much for coming out with us today. I'm sure you got some epic shots. We got epic shots. And stay tuned, guys, because I have a feeling that there's some more Jurassic-sized adventures to come from both me and Devin. I'm Coyote Peterson. Be brave. Stay wild. We'll see you on the next location. Woo!
Over and out.
If you love dinosaurs and Jurassic Park as much as we do, and would like to follow in our footsteps, you too can fly in a helicopter and land at Jurassic Falls. All you have to do is visit Island Helicopter's website and book your adventure today. Hey Coyote Pack, have you picked up your tickets for the Brave Adventures tour yet? There's only a few left, so make sure to click on this link to reserve your seats today. And remember, the tour is the only place you can find one of the exclusive Golden Adventure tickets. And don't forget, subscribe so you can join me and the crew on our next big adventure.